Yo, what's up guys, XO here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Last video was a story, and today I'm going to have another story because I think they're really fun to make, really simple, pretty easy, and I have a ton of them, and since you guys are actually enjoying them, I'm going to make another one today. So today's video, this story is all about how I almost died because of my dumbass sister driving a fucking car. So my sister just got her license at this time, and we were going to go to the store, so it was me, her, a friend of mine who was 17 at the time, and two girls that were both 19 and 20. So we were driving to the store, you know, pretty usual. Everybody had their seatbelt on because my sister was driving, of course, and my sister had to make a left turn. So as she approaches the left turn, she goes on the lane to turn to the left. But it wasn't a, a signal, it wasn't a traffic signal. This was a left turn into a shopping center. So she basically stopped. There's a car coming, and she didn't know whether to go or to stay and let the car pass. So she kind of froze. She just stood there like a complete idiot in the middle of the fucking road. As I remember this, the car was getting closer and closer. We were about to turn left into a shopping center on this left lane. And it was perfectly fine. We could have just stayed there, let the car pass. We were safe right there at that time. But my sister said, fuck it, I'ma go because I'm a boss ass bitch. So, as a dumbass, you already know how it goes, she decides to proceed. So as she proceeds with the left turn, she stops because the car is really close to us. I know, that's how stupid it is. She stops because the car is really close to us, and she stops right in front of the car's lane. Alright? And the car couldn't go to the other lane because there are already cars coming from that way. So she literally stops in the middle of the fucking road, and a car's coming, and it's like literally about 100 feet. I don't know like my exact math, I don't know like how 100 feet looks like, but the car was pretty close at that time. And my sister didn't know what to do. She froze. She just stood there like an idiot. I remember it so vividly. Like I can remember it to this day. How she looked, how she panicked, how she didn't even know what to do. She just stood there on the fucking road. She couldn't go. She already fucking left the fucking left turn area, so she had to go. That's the only option she had. But to her, I don't know, in her mind, she was still in the left turn area, which she wasn't. As I look over to my right, I can see the girl. She was 19. That girl. She was 19, and I can see to my right, I look over to her, and I see her head down, and she's praying. She's literally praying at this time. And at the time, I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna fucking crash. So at this point, I started yelling at my sister, and I'm telling her to move the fucking car. And my sister just there, she froze. She didn't know what to do. She was so scared. And I look over to my left, and I see my friend just tapping my sister on the back and telling her to go to move the car. And my sister just there with her hands on the steering wheel like a complete idiot, looking at the car coming towards us, about to hit us. She finally perceives, and the car barely missed us. Probably because it tried, stopping at the last second, which it probably did. But it was so stupid at the time. We're like, dude, what the fuck did you just do? Like, everybody's heart was racing. I look over to my right, the girl is still praying, and she's thanking God that she made it out alive, that my sister didn't crash the car. And we were just all so grateful that day. I remember, after that, every day I put my seatbelt on, and I listen to whatever my sister says, because if I argue, she gets in a bad mood. And I read that you got to check your attitude. So if she's in a bad mood when she's driving, that's not good for me. So every day now, I put on my seatbelt, put my headphones on, keep my mouth shut, and I pray to God that I don't crash. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I'm sorry I'm not very enthusiastic right now. I kind of lost my voice a little bit. I just got it back somewhat since today we had a pep rally at school and we were doing a lot of shit. But that's another story for another day. Hope you guys enjoy.